Meek Mill is opening up about the wild side of celebrity parties, and fans are listening closely. In a recent revelation, the rapper spoke candidly about other artists who reportedly faced unexpected health scares at Diddy's legendary gatherings. Known for throwing some of the most extravagant and talked-about parties in the music world, Diddy's events have long been a hotspot for big names, energy, and drama. Now, Meek is giving fans a behind-the-scenes glimpse, highlighting the unexpected consequences some attendees faced. The list has sparked conversations across social media, shining a light on the high-energy, unpredictable world of music industry celebrations. The streets to the spotlight. Growing up in the streets, many dreamed of a shot at fame, fortune, and influence, and few seized it like Diddy. From humble beginnings, he carved a path in the music industry that brought immense success and power. But with it came scrutiny and controversy. Insider accounts and rumors about his personal life, relationships, and health have circulated for years, often intensifying whenever he faced legal or professional challenges. While some of these reports remain unverified, the patterns they reveal shed light on the pressures and complexities of operating at the top of the entertainment world, where fame and danger coexist. Health and public scrutiny. Recently, whispers regarding Diddy's health have resurfaced, linking him to serious concerns like HIV and other sexually transmitted infections. Industry insiders, including Jaguar Wright, have discussed these allegations, noting the impact such issues could have on those around him. While the specifics remain unconfirmed, the attention highlights how public figures face not only legal scrutiny, but also intense personal speculation. The broader concern involves the culture surrounding health and safety in high-profile circles, emphasizing the importance of transparency, responsibility, and awareness in environments where rumors can influence public perception. Meek Mill and party revelations. Meek Mill has shared accounts from Diddy's past parties, which have been described as extravagant and highly secretive. These events, attended by high-profile artists and celebrities, reportedly involved unconventional activities and an atmosphere where boundaries were pushed. While the details vary depending on the source, what stands out is the insider perspective on the scale and intensity of these gatherings. Meek Mill's reflections contribute to understanding how power, influence, and access intersect in the entertainment industry, and how decisions made in private spaces can ripple into public controversies years later. Control and damage management. Jaguar Wright and other observers suggest that much of Diddy's public activity is calculated to manage perception and mitigate damage. From controlling narratives to influencing media coverage, high-profile figures often engage in extensive reputation management. This strategy may include selective disclosures, timing of statements, and orchestrating appearances to influence both public sentiment and stakeholder confidence. The interplay between personal accountability and media strategy reveals how celebrity power is exercised not only through talent and influence, but also through carefully managed narrative control, impacting public perception and industry standing. Evidence and alleged cover-ups reports surrounding raids on Diddy's properties, including alleged confiscation of materials and documentation, have fueled speculation about evidence handling. Commentators point to potential strategic removal of materials, timing of property searches, and procedural decisions as indicators of damage control. Whether these actions were legal, ethical, or purely strategic remains a subject of debate. What is clear is that high-profile figures operate in environments where information control, legal maneuvering, and media management intersect, often resulting in a complicated public narrative shaped by both verified and speculative elements. Allies, relationships, and industry networks. Diddy's extensive network of collaborators, friends, and advisors has historically provided both opportunity and protection. Figures such as Lucian Grange and Clive Davis are cited as influential in shaping his career trajectory, offering guidance, resources, and sometimes shielding him from public scrutiny. These alliances illustrate how relationships within the entertainment industry can serve as both support systems and mechanisms of influence, affecting decisions, opportunities, and public narratives. They also underscore the complexity of navigating high-stakes industries, where alliances can provide leverage but also bring heightened visibility and accountability. The intersection of fame and controversy. The narratives surrounding Diddy exemplify the broader tension between celebrity, influence, and public perception. Extravagant lifestyles, health speculation, legal battles, and insider accounts converge to create a portrait of fame as both empowering and precarious. Rumors, leaks, and public commentary illustrate the challenges of maintaining privacy, reputation, and control in a landscape where every action is amplified. This intersection raises critical questions about accountability, ethics, and the ways in which celebrity culture can distort both personal and professional realities. Redemption and public perception. Despite controversy, discussions about Diddy often include acknowledgement of his contributions to music, culture, and business. His influence on hip-hop, entrepreneurship, and artist development is widely recognized, illustrating the duality of legacy, immense professional achievements alongside personal and legal challenges. The tension between admiration and criticism reflects broader societal questions about how to evaluate public figures, reconcile achievements with alleged missteps, and understand the human complexity behind media portrayals. Redemption, resilience, and legacy remain central themes in ongoing conversations about Diddy and his place in the industry. Media, rumors, and responsible reporting. The proliferation of rumors and insider commentary underscores the importance of careful, responsible reporting. High-profile cases often attract sensationalized narratives that can blur lines between verified facts and speculation. Observers, journalists, and commentators face the challenge of balancing transparency, public interest, and ethical reporting standards. In Diddy's case, the intertwining of legal proceedings, insider accounts, and public speculation highlights how media framing can shape public understanding, emphasizing the need for critical consumption of information and cautious interpretation of allegations versus substantiated evidence. Looking ahead. As legal proceedings continue and public interest persists, the narrative around Diddy remains fluid. Questions about health, past actions, relationships, and potential comebacks will likely continue to surface, fueled by insider accounts, media reports, and public fascination. Whether future revelations will reshape his legacy or reaffirm existing narratives is uncertain. What is clear is that Diddy's life, career, and controversies illustrate the broader dynamics of fame, power, and accountability in the music industry, offering lessons about influence, risk, and resilience in a highly scrutinized world. Public speculation and social media pressure. Recent social media activity and public commentary suggest that some celebrities connected to Diddy are experiencing intense pressure. Reports have highlighted emotional outbursts, live-streamed moments of distress, and seemingly erratic behavior among certain individuals. While some observers speculate that these incidents are linked to personal struggles, professional stress, or underlying health concerns, it is difficult to separate verified facts from rumor. The intersection of fame and scrutiny often amplifies personal moments, creating a situation where private emotions are broadcast to millions, fueling speculation and public discussion, even when the true causes remain unknown. Meek Mill and birthday party controversy. Meek Mill has recently shared memories of extravagant birthday celebrations organized by Diddy. These events, attended by prominent figures in the music industry, have drawn attention due to their scale and atmosphere. While some details focus on luxury, entertainment, and networking, speculation has emerged regarding the personal dynamics between Diddy and his guests. Observers have commented on the closeness and interactions of attendees, noting a mix of friendship, mentorship, and professional alliances. These reports highlight how high-profile gatherings in the entertainment industry often generate public curiosity and media analysis, particularly when insiders share perspectives about relationships and experiences during the events. French Montana and industry connections. French Montana's long-standing professional and personal relationship with Diddy has also come under discussion. Accounts from insiders and media speculation have highlighted their collaborative work and appearances at high-profile events. While some public interpretations suggest an unusually close friendship, it is important to approach these claims with caution, distinguishing between professional camaraderie and personal speculation. Relationships within the music industry often involve layers of mentorship, collaboration, and strategic alliances, which can be misinterpreted or sensationalized by outside observers and social media commentary. Usher's early experiences. Usher's early interactions with Diddy have been referenced in discussions about mentorship and exposure to the entertainment world at a young age. Reports indicate that Usher spent time in Diddy's New York City environment as a teenager, observing both the opportunities and challenges of a high-profile lifestyle. These early experiences are often framed as formative, influencing Usher's understanding of industry dynamics and personal boundaries. While some accounts describe a curious or unconventional environment, they also highlight the ways young artists navigate mentorship, influence, and exposure in an industry characterized by high stakes and public visibility. Health concerns and public rumors. Allegations surrounding health issues among high-profile figures have circulated for years, including speculation regarding sexually transmitted infections and other conditions. While some insiders, such as Jaguar Wright, have commented on patterns of illness and health management within the industry, it is essential to note that these claims are largely unverified. Public speculation often amplifies personal matters, creating a perception of crisis regardless of factual accuracy. This dynamic underscores the challenges faced by public figures in maintaining privacy while under constant scrutiny, where personal health, rumor, and reputation intersect in complex and sometimes harmful ways. Meek Mill's role and public defense. Meek Mill has publicly addressed rumors linking him to controversial events, offering clarifications and, in some cases, financial incentives for investigative verification of claims. While some observers interpret this as proactive damage control, others suggest it reflects the challenges of navigating rumor, social media scrutiny, and public perception. Meek's efforts highlight the difficulty artists face in controlling narratives about themselves, particularly when past events are re-examined in the context of current controversies. The tension between protecting reputation and responding to public speculation is a common theme in celebrity culture. Public reactions and social media conversations. Online discussions around these events have been extensive, with fans, commentators, and industry insiders weighing in. Social media users speculate about connections, motivations, and potential health implications, often blurring the line between observation and rumor. This phenomenon illustrates the influence of digital platforms in shaping public perception, where viral content and commentary can amplify uncertainty, reinforce narratives, or create pressure on those involved. The widespread attention also reflects societal fascination with celebrity lives, illustrating how public curiosity can magnify both achievements and controversies. Navigating fame and responsibility. The broader context of these narratives underscores the challenges inherent in navigating fame, power, and public accountability. High-profile individuals operate in environments where personal choices, professional strategies, and public perception intersect continuously. Observers note that maintaining ethical standards, personal health, and professional integrity is critical, yet often complicated by the pressures of visibility, media scrutiny, and insider expectations. These considerations are vital not only for public figures themselves, but also for the broader industry and cultural landscape they influence. Media, rumor, and public understanding. The media's role in shaping understanding of these events cannot be overstated. Coverage ranges from factual reporting to speculation, with social media accelerating the spread of narratives, sometimes without verification. Responsible consumption of such information requires critical thinking and discernment, separating established facts from conjecture or rumor. These dynamics emphasize the responsibility of both content creators and audiences to navigate information ethically, recognizing the potential consequences for those at the center of high-profile narratives. Health awareness and community impact discussions of health, particularly sexually transmitted infections, have broader implications beyond individual celebrities. Industry insiders have highlighted the importance of awareness, testing, and responsible behavior for anyone navigating high-exposure social environments. While rumors often dominate public conversation, these discussions can also serve as reminders of community health practices, education, and preventative measures. The intersection of personal health and public scrutiny illustrates how celebrity culture can inadvertently spotlight important societal concerns, even when wrapped in sensationalized narratives. Professional consequences and career resilience. For artists like Meek Mill and others linked to these stories, professional consequences can be significant, affecting collaborations, public image, and business opportunities. Strategies to maintain credibility, clarify narratives, and manage public perception are critical for career resilience. Insights from insiders suggest that navigating these challenges successfully requires a balance of transparency, careful communication, and adherence to ethical and professional standards. The experiences of those in the music industry offer broader lessons about reputation management, career sustainability, and the pressures of public life. Lessons on accountability and influence. The intertwining of rumors, personal behavior, and professional success offers lessons on accountability and influence within entertainment industries. Public figures are subject to scrutiny not only for their work, but also for their personal lives. And this dual visibility demands careful decision-making. Observers note that mentorship, ethical conduct, and transparent communication are essential for navigating high-profile careers responsibly. These narratives illustrate the complexities of influence, the importance of integrity, and the potential consequences when private matters intersect with public perception. Cultural implications and social reflection. The stories and speculation surrounding Diddy and associated artists also reflect broader cultural dynamics, including fascination with celebrity, the spread of rumor, and the impact of social media amplification. These dynamics invite reflection on how society engages with fame, health, and interpersonal relationships in the public sphere. Understanding these cultural patterns helps contextualize individual narratives within larger societal conversations about ethics, responsibility, and the consequences of public scrutiny in an era of instant information sharing. Legacy, reputation, and professional networks. The narratives surrounding Diddy and associated figures also highlight the complexity of legacy and professional relationships in the music industry. While past achievements and influence remain significant, ongoing scrutiny and rumor can challenge reputation, influence collaboration opportunities, and impact future endeavors. Industry insiders emphasize the importance of professional networks, mentorship, and strategic relationships in navigating career longevity, illustrating how past decisions and alliances shape present perceptions and opportunities. These dynamics reveal the interplay between personal conduct, public image, and industry positioning in high-profile careers. Craig Mack and industry legacy. Craig Mack, though often remembered for his 1994 hit Flava in Ya Ear, left a lasting imprint on hip-hop that goes far beyond a single track. Emerging from the New York rap scene, he became one of the first artists signed to Bad Boy Records, helping to shape the label's early sound and influence. Mack's style, effortlessly smooth yet hard-hitting, captured the raw energy of 1990s East Coast rap, setting a standard for lyrical clarity and flow. Beyond commercial success, his presence inspired a generation of rappers and producers, proving that authenticity and skill could stand out in an increasingly crowded industry. Despite stepping away from the mainstream spotlight later in life, Mack remained respected by peers for his dedication to music and his uncompromising artistry. His legacy isn't just a hit single, it's the blueprint of integrity, style, and influence that continues to echo in hip-hop culture today. Conclusion: Diddy's story is emblematic of the complex interplay between talent, ambition, scrutiny, and rumor. From his rise in the music industry to his battles with legal challenges and public perception, he has navigated a world of immense pressure and influence. Insider accounts, speculation, and reported incidents provide insight into the challenges of maintaining control over one's narrative, reputation, and legacy. Regardless of the truth behind every allegation, these narratives reveal the fragile boundaries between fame and accountability, illustrating how personal and professional choices can reverberate far beyond the private sphere into the public consciousness.